Hey, hi everyone. Hello. First of all, very good evening. First, hello. This ping in the chat box. Very good evening for all. And we are going to start the SQL Bootcamp. We are all most awaited the SQL Bootcamp. Today is a date. Today is a day two, and on the day one, what we are covered and what we are done with the day one. I'm going to explain again in the shortly. And before going to the start the classes, everyone they mark the attendance 100%. Go for the description link, check out the attendance and attendance link. Okay, before going to the class, everyone, if you are not able to find the description link, just check out that. Okay, I will give a maximum 2 minutes. Within a 2 minutes, everyone go and click on attendance and do it fast. Okay, after the done attendance, right, mention the chat box, I've done the attendance. Okay, okay, Pratmesh done. Okay, Shubham perfect. Mitali, you also done. All I requesting you all of guys, before going to start the classes, it is mandatory. Why I'm requesting the about the attendance part, right? If you are not able to complete the 50% of attendance, you will not get certificate, but at least 50%. And one more thing is more important, that I forgot to ask you, which language you comfortable, English or Hindi. Most of them, they are completing at, sorry, can you speak in Hindi sometimes, which language you comfortable. Can you, ping in chat box, English or Hindi? Okay, okay. Okay, I will go with English because lots everyone is comfortable with English. I'm very happy that, because at the end of the day you will be comfortable. You will be comfortable. What I'm saying. You will be understand that what are the concepts are there. You will be understand that even each and concept in detail. That is first priority. Okay, understand now. Attendance part has been done. Now let's go with the classes. So what we are done in the yesterday part, we done about the some basic things like what is the data. Again, come to closer that we understanding about the database. Again, we get to know about the why we need a database, because it required the managing the large amount of data. We understand that database why we need that. After going to close that, we understand that what is the DBMS. If you see now, we understand the DBMS part. Now, what is the DBMS? When is founded? And what type of DBMS also covered that? If you see, again, types of DBMS we covered in the hierarchical DBMS. Again, we if you see, types of
Excuse me, sir.
DBMS, hierarchical DBMS, network DBMS. What?
Sir, please share your screen.
Okay, just 1 second. I forgot that. Just 1 second. Uh, Guys, I'm so sorry. I was forgot the presentation data. I know what I'm saying, that we done with the data and database. Again, types of DBMS. Meanwhile, go with the types of DBMS. We're done with the hierarchy and networks. Again, object-oriented DBMS. Again, what is the introduction on SQL? And after the SQL that we create in the tables, if you see go here, we created tables like go meanwhile that it is sample SQL query. Now if you see here, we create database, again we use the dot database, again this we already done that. Now today we are going to be work on the tables on it. Now we already created table on the yesterday part. If you see customer table we created, and we inserted the customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. Again after this we are going to the work on the practice. This is a practice for the example for you guys. You can create the table for the product, and you can mention the fields like product integer, product name, supplier id is integer, category is integer, unit word characteristic, price integer. Now we are going to work on the insert values in tables. How to insert values in table, and what are the query set. Okay, before I'll just go to the SQL. Now if you go to the presentation, I created one table: customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. I wanted this table. I wanted this table insert into the SQL. Okay. Even I pasted syntax format. If you see, insert into table name. What is the table name? Customer. So let's go into create table. Now, if you see, we already created the customer table, right? Now we are going to be work on the how to insert the data. Okay, let's give me a couple of minutes. Now, if you see, customer ID is integer, which already done with the we create the table. Now I want to insert this table into the Excel. Insert into. Now what is the table name? The table name is customer. Insert into customer. What do you want to insert the customers? I want to insert first columns. Okay, what is the column name? Column name is customer ID, right? Now customer ID, again last name, again first name, because I want to put into the values. Okay, again address, again city, city. Now I mentioned as insert into customers. You see, insert into customer because I want to put the values. What values are they? 10. Last name is Chilka. First name is Dinesh. The address is the 305 and city is Pune. This table I want to put into the records as an Excel as a SQL format. Now after this, close the bracket. Now mentioned as the values. Insert into customer values. See, insert into customer values. After the values, what are the values we have? We have a 10, again last name is Chilka, I want to mention it. 10 Tilka. Let's second, just 1 second. First name is Dinesh. You have to mention the address as well. 1 second. I'm just copying this address, entire address. Just 1 second. You can mention it into comma. You see, mention the comma. First, initially, I mentioned insert into customer because I want to put the values 10 again. This values, if you see 10 Chilka, that's why I mention insert into customer. After the mention, the column names, if you see customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. After the mention that what I want to values to put. Values are the 10. Again, last name I put as Chilka. First name I put as Dinesh. If you see Chilka, Dinesh. Again, this is the address. If you see address, this address. Then what is city? City is Pune. I want to mention it Pune. Hmm? Now use the semicolon. After the semicolon, you can just um, control enter. If you see control enter, it will work the query. Okay. Now um, just 1 second. Now, sorry for the interrupt. If you see the insert into customers values, I put it. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt you. Can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Now, everybody, any doubt on the inserting the command? Ping in the chat box. No, okay. Now, understand that. Again, now to go with the presentation, again, I want to insert the customer ID is 20, last name is Ram, first name is Sham. Again, I want to enter the this details. Okay. Then go for the MySQL, insert into customer again. Now, same way, we have to put the column. Now, put the values, right values. Then, what are the values? Tell me in chat box. What are the values? 20 Ram Sham. Okay, 20 Ram Sham. Now 20 Ram Sham. After this, you have to be mentioned as the address as well. After the city is Mumbai. Mention Mumbai. Then complete the bracket. Now use semicolon. Press Control Enter. If you see this insert into customer, right? This will be showcasing. The same way we have to enter again for the 10, 10, 50. Is that mean I want to enter the full details of the table? Again, come down, insert into customer. Again, what is the first column? Customer ID, comma, last name, comma, first name, comma, address, comma, city. Now, the same way I want to put in the values. What are the values again? I complete 10, 20. If I see 10, 20. Okay, 10, 20. Now I want to complete the 10 Manohar Dasri again address. Okay, now the values I want to mention right now 10. Okay, after the second value is last name is Manohar. Mention Manohar. Last name is Manohar. I'm mentioning their names into the table. Okay, Dasari. Now this is address that you can enter the address. You okay. I mentioned the address. Now done with that. Now if you see here, come closer. Now insert into customer. Customer ID, last name, first name, address. Because we have a customer ID, first name, last name, address is there. Because city is not there, right? That's why I haven't mentioned the city. If you see, insert into customer ID, last name, first name, address. City is not there, that's why I haven't mentioned that. Values, I mentioned the 10, if you see 10, Manohar, Dasri. Again, I mentioned the address as well. Now, complete the bracket, use semicolon, press Ctrl Enter. Now, this green icon, if you see, it will be show that this query is work. This query is running. Okay. Again, same way we have to put these values. 10, Amit, Salem. Again, address Garkul Surapur, city Mumbai. Now, what I am doing insert into the table values. That is what insert into table name is what customer, and values what I'm putting table values like you know column again row. If you see the same way again I putting the values here again insert into customer. Now the same way I mentioned the now I want to mention the values. Now values are there right 10 Amit, Salem, Garkul, Solapur, Mumbai. These are the values I want to put it. If you focus that I'm going row wise, see now same way mention the values as a 10, put the comma. Now mention what is the name is the last name Amit. Okay, last name Amit. Okay. Now what is the first name? Selam. By the way, what I'm doing, I'm putting the values table into the SQL, okay, into the query itself. After that, I will tell you that how it look like the table. Don't worry, comma. Then mention the address. Garkul Solapur. Okay. Now, what is the next thing? I want to mention the city. The city is Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai. Now, complete the bracket. Now, use the semicolon. Mention control enter. Just press the control enter. Now, if you see again this green icon, right? It will show that your query is perfectly run. Okay. Now, how many done set? Just one second. Let's see. One, two, three, four. Okay. Last one is remaining 50 value, right? The same way I want to put the values. Just copy. Now, what are the values I want to put that? Just one second. Now, what are the values? Values are 50. Now, last name is Willman. Now, what is the first name? Kala. Now, what is the address? It is I mentioned the Kanacho. Right, KWNA CHOWK. Now, what is the city name is Pune. Okay, city is Pune. Pune. Just one second. Pune. Now complete the bracket. Use semicolon. Press Control Enter. Again, the query will work. Again, you want to see the table, right? Just mention select hashtag from. What is the table name? We have customer. Customer. Press Control semicolon use. If you see, the table will be shown. See, Pune, Mumbai, null values, Mumbai, Pune. 10, 20, 10, 10, 50. The same is looking like 10, 20, 10, 10, 50. If you go to the year, the same values are looking right. So you see, Pune, Mumbai. Again, null value, Mumbai, Pune. Pune, Mumbai, null values, Mumbai, Pune. Is that mean I insert a table into the SQL? We're using the insert into values. Okay, if you see the same is looking like that. Last name Chilka Ram Manor Amit Vilman, right? Again, Chilka Ram Manor Amit Vilman. Again, first name Dinesh Sham Dasri, right? We see go here, Dinesh Ram Shah Dasri. By the way, I'm just copying this query and mention chat box. You can try this. By the way, any doubts in that you're facing any doubts? Insert into customer ID. Okay, that's great. Any now everybody's tried that insert into. Everybody's working on this query. Just mention chat box. Okay. Everybody, please ping in chat box. They are working in query or not. I just mentioned chat box the query. If you want to be try itself, you can try it. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay, understand right what I'm saying? Insert into tables values. Now let's go with the mean by. Now do you understand that how to insert the table? If you see that this is a full query, if you want to go with that, you can change the PPT. I will control with the PPT. Okay. Now we'll understand about the select statement. How we use the select statement. Now this select statement used to the select data from database. Let's suppose go with the SQL. If you see that select hashtag from customer, select hashtag from customer, because this select statement it is used to select data from database. See, the syntax is that select hashtag from table name. That's why I use the select hashtag from customer. See, if I mention press control enter, if I see this details, this table details, it will be showcased because I use the select statement. When I use select statement, it will gives the you know data from database. Okay. Now let's the one question I want to be asked. My requirement is that I want to retrieve the complete data for all the products using the select statement. Then what is the I will use? What is the query I will use? If you see here, you know, I use table name as a customer because my table name is a customer. Then what is the query for that if the product is a table name? Ping in chat box. Ping in chat box. Hello. I'm audible, right? I'm audible, right? Okay. So ping in chat box, Okay, I will again repeat you. Now, if you go with the select statement, I use select hashtag from table name. If you go with my SQL, I use select hashtag from hashtag from customer. because I want to get to know about what is the inside data from customer. What is the data from inside the customer? Okay, the same way I want to check the data of the product. The table name is a product. Then what is the query? Tell me. Okay, select hashtag from product. That's perfect. Again, select hashtag from product. It will give the query. If I want the get the details from the product table, right? I can use the select hashtag from products. This query, it will give the database information. Okay, let's suppose in the table, if you see these tables, we have a product table. Okay, now let's suppose select hashtag means what? Hashtag means it gives the all the records from the table. That means that's why we are using the hashtag. If you see this hashtag, right? This hashtag why we are using. So I'm telling to the MySQL, can you give me all the records from customer table using the hashtag? That means I want to give all the records from the customer. Okay, that's why I use the hashtag. Let's suppose I want to view the details from the product table. If you see product, select hashtag from, remove the customer, write product, PRO. If you see products, now control enter. If you see, I get all the details here, whatever I mentioned in the product. If you see the product ID, product name, supplier ID, category ID, unit, price, I get all the details. I already create a table because I want to showcase that how we can work on select query. Understand? Right? Any questions on that select query? Again, any questions on the insert into the customer values, where I how I insert a table into the values? Any difficulties you are facing in that? Ping in chat box right now. Okay. No. Again, if suppose I want to ask one question for the everyone. Suppose table name is a Shubham, then I want to I want to view full data from the table from Shubham table. Then what is the query? If you want to showcase all the records from the table, then what do you use the query? Okay, then that's great, Pratmesh. That's great. Shubham, perfect. Again, everyone, please try to ping everything. And now select hashtag from Shubham. That's perfect. Wonderful job, Pratmesh. Again, Shubham. Everyone, please try. Okay, Sushant, then perfect. Akil, perfect. Do it fast. Okay, Ranjit, Abhishek. Okay, that's great. Suppose one more example I want to take that. Suppose I will take as a name, I created one table, that table name as the, um, you can use the any name like, let's suppose I created a table as the my name, Dinesh. What is the query for that? Very simple. I create a table, my name Dinesh. I want to know that full details. I want a full record of the table. I want to check that. What is the query for that? Okay, that's great. Okay, that's great. But you understand, right? What is the concept? Now, same way, I want to insert the records. Then what you use? Insert into Dinesh, then comma. You have to put the column names, then values. Okay. Now you understand about the select query. Again, insert query. Okay. Okay, perfect, perfect. Everyone done a very, very good job. Everyone, big round of applause. I'm very happy that. Okay. Any doubts in that select query? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? No doubt. Okay. Now go with the next step. Okay. Now we are going with the select destinate. When I'm talking about the select destinate, right? What is the meaning of the select destinate? Suppose duplicate values has been mentioned in table. I don't want to be, I don't want to be showcase a duplicate value. Then you can use the select destinate. Is that mean inside a table, a column often contain many duplicate values, and sometimes you only want list the different district values. Suppose if I go for the example here 10, 20, 10, 10, 50. So my requirement is that I don't want to see any duplicate customer IDs. I don't want to see any duplicate customer IDs, and each customer ID should be showcased only once, not be repeated. Okay, then I will showcase you that because I don't want to be showcase the repeated values of the customer IDs. Okay, so let's go to create the customer. Let's go to create now. Just one second. Now go to the back. If you see, I use the syntax. If you see, this is SQL statement example. This is the syntax format. Okay, this for the example purpose. Now select destinate which column you want to check that from customer table. Okay, let's try this. Now, by the way, which column I want? Customer ID. See, this is the customer ID. I can copy this, maximize side. Now select destinate. By the way, why I'm using? Because I don't want to showcase the repeated values in table. Okay. Now, what is the column name? Column name is a customer ID. Okay. Then from, what is the table name? Table name is a customer. Now use semicolon. Go to the syntax format, because go and check that you are correctly mentioned or not. If you see, select destinate column name from table name. Okay, select destinate column name is a customer ID from customers. Now control enter. If you see, this is 10, 20, 50, because it will not showcasing any repeated values. If you go to the my presentation, if you see customer IDs, right here customer ID 10 is there. Just one second. Now 10, 20, 20, 10, 10, 50. Now how many times are the 10? Three times are the 10. One 10, second 10, third 10. Because they are duplicate values, right? And my requirement is that I don't want to be showcase any duplicate values in a table. That's why I use select destinate. Now how many values it will show? 10, 20, 50. That result I won't expect. Go to the MySQL. If you see 10, 20, 50. Because why? I use select destinate customer ID from customer. Okay. Any difficulties you facing to understand this? Hmm? Any difficulties? Okay. I mentioned the chat box. You can check that select disconnect customer ID from customer. You can check the chat box. Okay, doubt is clear, no doubt. Because I'm going to ask the question again. You want to be any question you can ask me. Now one more I want to if you want to repeat this, I can repeat this. Any questions you want to be asked? Okay. Now if we see if we go here, my presentation, where is my presentation? Because as per my requirement, I don't want to see any duplicate values in the customer ID. If you see, there are three times are 10 values, 10, 10, 10. That's why I want to showcase all values are owns, not be repeated. That's why I use select distinct. Let's suppose go here for the next. Now what is my requirement? My requirement is that to retrieve a list of all cities without any duplicates, so I can determine the total number of cities in the data set. Is that mean if you see that Mumbai, Pune, if you come to closer that Pune is two times, Mumbai also two times, because I don't want to be multiple duplicate values because city it showcase only once, not again double names, right? If you see, because I want to determine that how many total number of cities. Now, what is the query? This for that. Any guesses? You can try this. Any guesses? Select destinate city from customer. Correct. Perfect, Ranjit. Anybody can try this? Okay. Because why I choose the city? Tell me. There are two times Pune, two times Mumbai. I don't want to be double values. Means duplicate values. That's why select destinate city from customer. Perfect. Everyone done very good job. I'm really happy with that. Everybody is concentrating and everybody is trying to learn. Everybody is trying to practice. Really, very good job. Okay. Now let's try this in the sequel. Now, as you mentioned, the customer ID is nothing but city. Now, control enter. If you see Pune, Mumbai, null. The same way, what is my requirement? Just 1 second. Now, what my requirement is that I don't want to see any duplicate cities, right? Now, Pune, Mumbai, if you see Pune, Mumbai, null values. Because I use the distinct. That's why he is not showcasing the repeated. Suppose I remove the distinct. Now, select city from customers, press Control Enter. Then, if you see Pune, Mumbai, null values Pune, Mumbai, Pune, it will showcase in the duplicate values. Let's suppose I use the distinct city from customer. Now, if you see Pune, Mumbai, I understand the concept. Any difficulties, you facing that trying to work on the distinct? Any difficulties? Definitely, Tarun, we can try the insert the image into table. Don't worry. But now you understand about the insert into the now you understand about the select distinct. Ping in chat box. Any doubts? Clear. Thank you so much. Any doubts you can ping me in chat box. I can check that. I can try to reply that. The most of the doubts I want to try to clear it here itself. At the end of the day, I try to be possible that you every concept should be clear and every concept you should be try to practice on that. Okay. Now go to the next. So the next is the where clause. What is a where clause? I will explain about the where clause. It is using the extract only those records you want to fulfill the specify the condition. Let's suppose I want the data from wherever the Pune customers are there. If you go to back to table, where is my table? Okay, just one second. Here is my table. Now, what is my requirement? My requirement is pretty simple. I want to know that how many customers are there. They are living in Pune. I will repeat once again. How many customers are there? They are living in Pune. Okay. Then try to be work on this query. Basically, I putting the where condition. Okay. Now go to the MySQL, control enter. Now what I want, wherever the Pune customers are there, right? I want details that how many customers are there in a Pune. Then I will use the where condition. Select hashtag from customer. Use where condition. Where Pune. Where city is equal to what is city name? Pune. Now use semicolon. Control enter. If you see Pune. Here I'm getting all the records from Pune customer itself. Okay, understand? Any difficulties in the where condition? Any difficulties in the where condition that you know? Now I explain that how to use the where condition. Let's suppose one more example. I want to take that. Now what is my requirement? My requirement is pretty simple. Initially, I just check that how many number of customers they are working in Pune. Now I want to know that how many customers they are in Mumbai. If you see, my requirement, I want to retrieve the count of the customers who are working in the Mumbai. You see, Mumbai. Now go here. Now same way, select hashtag from customers where city is equal to what? Mumbai. Because I use a where condition, and what I'm expecting only those customers who are living in a Mumbai. Okay, then mention Mumbai, press Control Enter. You will see 2010. You will see 2010. 2010. Ram Amit Sham Silam. Ram Amit Sham Silam. There are the two examples are there. If you go here, MySQL, everywhere is Mumbai because it's locating only Mumbai customers because I use the where condition. Again, this where condition, I'm just copying, I'm pasting in chat box. Okay, just one second. You can go and try this. I'm just pasted the query into the chat box. Now, any doubts in that, facing any difficulties, to working on the where condition? Any difficulties you're facing in that, hey Dinesh, I haven't understand about the where condition. Can I explain one more example? Then I can explain. Okay. Any difficulties you're facing, then please let me know. If you want to explain one more example, then I will explain. Okay, let's one more example take that. Go for my presentation. Give me 1 minute. Now, one more example I want to take. Now I will ask you, first the requirement. You will try to be, give a query in chat box. If you are not possible, then I will, don't worry, I will help you. But at least you can try this. But don't worry, I will tell you that how the query it works. Now my requirement is pretty simple. I want to retrieve the first name, city, and address details from customers, which with the last name Ram using the where clause. It that mean I have a last name of the customer. I have a last name of the customer. I want to know the all the details like customer ID, first name, address, city. Just 1 second. Any anybody can try this. Anybody can try this. Just give me a couple of minutes. Now you understand, right? Any difficulties to creating the where condition? If you want to be explained one more time, I will explain you. Any difficulties in that? Okay, perfect, perfect. Everybody's done a really good job. I am seeing in the chat box, everybody's done good job. Perfect. Let's suppose I will try to be work on the conditions. Even you guys are really done good job. But let's go to the sequel because last name is Ram, right? Select customer by city is equal to okay. Everybody's tried very well, and I got answers from the each and everyone that everybody's tried to work on the query. I'm really happy with that. Now go to the again. I will try to be showcase that how it works. If you go here, I use syntax same way. Select hashtag from customer. Where city in the in the name of city, I use the last name. Suppose where is my requirement? Now what is the last name is Ram. Go here. Select hashtag from customer. What is the last name? Last name is Ram. Okay. Last name. Now what is the last name? Ram. You see Ram. Control enter. You see 20 Ram Sham. I get all the details from the that particular name. I get the detail as a customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. Okay. Again, I just copy this query. I paste it in chat box for your information. I can try to work on that. Hmm? Now, any difficulties in the way clause, any difficulties in the working on select destinate, any difficulties you on select query. Now we done select destinate, then where clause. Okay. Any difficulties, then you can ask me any question that Dinesh I haven't understand about. You can ask me about that. How to work on the again where condition. You want to give more example, then I can give more example. Clear? Okay, that's great. Everybody is clear. Shubham, you are clear. That's great. And then Jayesh, you are clear. Perfect. Very well. Others, Others, clear, clear, clear. Thank you so much. Okay, now, okay, thank you so much that. But any difficulties on a working on the select condition? Again, select destinate. Again, where condition? Hey Dinesh, I don't have any difficulties on working on any query. Or like select destinate. Again, where condition. Again, insert into customer values. Like I'm inserting values into the table. Okay, thank you so much. How do you like the session? Any feedback you want to be give it, you can give me. Or any doubts you can maybe ask you can ask me. If you want to be asked any doubt, then you can ask me. But at the end of the day, the doubts should be clear. Okay, good, amazing session. You can try to be given a feedback on the chat box. I will try to be improve this. But moreover, my thinking is that I will try to be explain each and everything in detail so you can understand it. If you go to the where condition, you can try to lot of things in the where condition. Okay, okay, every there is no doubts. You can try to be give me feedback. Then it's really important that I try to be enhance the skills that if facing because some more that concepts you'll not be understand, then I can try to be again try to be explain different ways. But at the end of day, every concept should be crystal and clear. That is my expectations. You understand, then that is more than enough for me. Okay, so any difficulties you are facing, then you can, hey Dinesh, you whatever the concepts you are teaching that you want to be explained one more time, I can explain. Any doubts in that, I can ask. Anything you want, then I will definitely try to be explain once again. At the end of the every concept should be clear. Can you show me database connection? Okay, I will tell you. As of now, Ranjit, I will tell you tomorrow. Please write your question there because the time limit is pretty, closer to it. So that's why I can definitely put the question tomorrow. Okay. Any difficulties you facing that apart from the questions? Clear. Okay. Definitely, we'll try to work on the filters as well. We will try to be everything. We will try to be work on the insert images into the SQL as well. But at the end of the what I teach today, that any doubts in that, clear all things sir in today's session. Okay, Sushant, you are attending regular sessions again. Ranjit, again everyone, try to be work on this issue. This SQL bootcamp. At the end of the you will get some kind of surprising things. Again, I will try to be um, handing over the some notes on the SQL interview questions that will help to you. Okay, so blob means is a binary form. Is Deepak? You asked what is a blob, right? Binary is nothing but blob is nothing but what? Like audio, video, MP3 files. They're in the audio like video. There are examples of the blob. They're in the binary form, which we are creating the video, right? That is also video. That is in the binary form. That is also blob. Blob is a data type. Okay. When I'm talking about the blob, right? There are many examples like audio, video, again MP3. Any clear? You are clear that Deepak understand about the blob means? Okay. Apart from this assignment, I will try to be take it. Okay. Where clause can we use the two condition? Definitely we can use the condition. Tomorrow I will tell you that how to use the two conditions using the where clause. Okay, using the and or not operator. Praveen, understand? Using and or not, we can use two conditions on where. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Deepak, giving a reply to me because at the end of the your doubts has been clear. Now let's wind up the meeting. Tomorrow, make sure everybody is joined on 6:30. So these are 5 days of the boot camp. Now this is a day second. On the third day, we will try to be work on the um, joints. Again, we will try to be work on the and or not operator. We will try to be work on the updates. Okay, so thank you for the um, thank you for the all of you that giving me amazing efforts, because you are replying wonderful. You are replying each and every query. I'm not expect that you are you can do that, but you are done. I'm really happy with that. I can't express my words itself. Even the where query, right? You are explain very well, more than me. That is, I never expect that. Okay, so let's wind up the session. We will try to meet at 6:30. Okay, any feedback you can give me. Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
If you have liked this Essentials program, which is giving you a confidence that you can become a developer, this is just a starting. You can enjoy this learning for at least next 6 months and also become a full stack web developer or a full stack data science person and crack a job end of the day. If you are interested for that program, just go check out LetsUpgrade's full stack program right now from the website. What are the key features of LetsUpgrade's full stack program? 3 key features of LetsUpgrade full stack program. Number 1, you get to learn everything live by an expert coming in from an industry. So this expert is working as a day job, and sham ke time, evening time, this guy is going to teach you in your classes. This cohort is going to be of only 20 students at the max. So lots of focus is there on you to make you an industry ready developer, and you can get jobs in 150 plus partner companies that we have got, that LetsUpgrade has got, NPCI, Red Glass and various other companies. Now talking about the second feature, you get to build 15 plus projects. These 15 projects will help you get the confidence that you can be the top-notch developer at any company. Let it be the FANG companies or the MANG companies, or let it be any tier 2 or a service-based or a product-based companies. Third and the last feature, we have an amazing job board where on a day-to-day basis, we get 10 to 20 job descriptions, JDs, job applications being uploaded by companies directly. You can go ahead and check out those all jobs, apply, and we will go and get you prepared for that interview. So this is the 3 things, 3 big USPs of LetsUpgrade's full stack program. Go join right now. You can avail a 20% straight discount. The price of this program is 36,600, but you can get this program for 29,600 right now. Go check it out and let's meet in your batch launch, which is happening this Saturday. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day.